change, so we're looking at that. And they have several violations on the old shelters we already knew that have been going on for a while. So we'll continue to work on that as quickly as we can to get that resolved, get the costs as low as we can on the design, and other options too that might be considered we'll look at during this time period. On our development projects, the CID is in process. We're waiting right now for the group to select their initial board of directors for that district, and once that is established, then we'll continue the process on that. On our projects, Landon Drive, 48-inch tube under the street completely collapsed, causing the road to settle. We've been working on that for quite some time. They're working out today. Track codes are running today on that project. The drainage culvert pipes on South Orange are installed, but there's still some work finish up on the site. It's open to traffic right now that may be closed again to temporarily get the pavement restored. But other than that, that should help as far as handling some of the heavy rains. It's not going to be a cure because it needs to be a large box culvert there, but it will help. And with maybe some upstream work, we can improve that area. So I think it'll be improvement, but if we can do more upstream, that would be better. So that's all I have.
Any questions or comments from Mark?
No questions, just want to say thanks. We appreciate you getting in there and getting it started.
Yeah, we've been messing around with the FEMA
The grants,
yeah, the federal funding, and we had to.
I've heard also a lot of positive comments on the retreat project, so
Thank you.
thanks for doing that.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I do have one question. Did you check into the issue with the water drainage there, Prairie and Chestnut? Down there?
Where the water's running out of the ground, that's on the surface.
That was a service leak, yeah.
And has it been addressed?
That I don't know. So you know, Zach?
Yeah, we have made contact with the property owner. We're giving them a little bit longer to take care of it, because it is a responsibility. If we don't see some action within the next couple of weeks, we'll probably take care of it.
Yeah, because it's been going on for about a year.
Yeah, it's been going on for a while now, we've been watching.
Yeah.
We'll bill them for it if we have to, do it ourselves, because it's their responsibility.
Okay. Okay, the next item is unfinished business. We'll have a discussion of the chapter 353 draft policy.
Yes, this is, we don't need a decision tonight, but what I would like, if you're okay with the policy, is we'll come back with a resolution. Would probably be the best method at the next meeting, and then be ready to go. So this has been taken from a couple of different other policies and put together, and it looks like to me a pretty good one, but not using the chapter 353 before, so it's comprehensive.
It's a comprehensive policy, and it also does leave the city council some leeway in approving plans if they don't meet all 13 policy guidelines, because it does say in the city council's discretion. It does say should be instead of shall be. So, and that's exactly what you look for in policy. You want to give developers and business owners guidelines, but not strict, overly burdensome requirements.
Are we still going to do a flyer and invite the businesses?
Once this is, as a resolution approved, that would be the next step.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know at the last council meeting, we discussed kind of a broader mailer going over everything. And we can talk about this at another time, but I think instead of a mailer, we could do, if we go to a lot of cities, will have that stuff on their website. It'll say, community development, and then one tab will be development incentives. And once you click on that, it'll kind of give you a brief summary of everything, kind of save on cost of having to mail all the business owners that, and can be updated to reflect changes in state law. As we all are aware, the Missouri legislature is never idle. So,
Okay. So, I guess we,
You'd like me to come back with a resolution on
I mean, I do. Everybody agree?
Yeah, there's like communities that are doing this here in the state, and there's a lot of libraries, so if I make a prior to the meeting. I gave him some questions that I'm going to send out to council. I don't feel he has the information to answer them, and he'll be able to answer them at the next council meeting. Or I directed him, if he needs more time, definitely have some time. So I'm going to ask that we table that and let Director Johnson have time to answer it.
Do I hear a motion for that?
So moved.
Second? Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? 5 in favor, 0 opposed. It will be tabled. We will now move on to new business. We'll have the first reading of Bill 2017-13. Barbara?
Bill 2017-13, an ordinance stating exceptions to Chapter 6-115, drinking in public allowed, of Division 1, generally, of Article 5, alcoholic beverages, of Chapter 6, licenses and business regulations with respect to public sale and consumption of malt liquor and wine on 3rd Street, from Walnut to Cherry Street, Chestnut Street from 3rd Street to 4th Street, Cherry Street from 3rd Street to 4th Street, 4th Street from Chestnut Street to Cherry Street, and McCorkle Park, including public right-of-way within the city of Cameron, Missouri Crossroads Crush Festival.
I will entertain a motion to pass Bill 2017-13 on a first reading.
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Any discussion?
I'm assuming this is just gonna be the same place that they, I'm assuming everything's gonna be the same as last year where they added.
That is correct.
Okay.
I'll speak for basically the project at the Crossroads Crush and speaking for the David Vicker Foundation as a sponsor and the Cameron Chamber of Commerce as a co-sponsor. This is the 3rd annual Crossroads Crush to be held on October the 7th, which is a little later than last year, but finding dates that doesn't conflict with other events of this nature is very difficult, and the following year is very difficult to find enough weekend for it. It's not any different really than last year, other than we extended the hours 1 hour later, because over the last 2 years, we've had individuals that would like to stay just a little bit longer, take advantage of the bands that's been playing and that type of thing. It's worked really well. The area is exactly the same as we proposed the last 2 years. The times, with the exception of the 1 hour, is the same time. It's on a Saturday. There has been absolutely no issues with the event. It's all been good, real positive for the community, good for economic development, just good for a day. And actually, the last 2 years, the day's been really, really nice. So there's been a lot of good things happen from that. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will say I've attended all of them, and it's just an extraordinarily good event, and so kudos to Vickers and everybody else, and a lot of people are part of this.
Okay, all those in favor of passing Bill 2017-13 on a first reading, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Bill 2017-13 passes on a first reading, 5-0. Next, we have an appointment for the Cameron Housing Authority. Barbara?
Former publisher, I think the publisher's the right title for him, has left here and taken employment in the Carolinas. And so he's no longer in the community and cannot serve on the Cameron Housing Authority. I did run an ad in the paper, notice in the paper, and had one response, and the Housing Authority recommends the response is Betty Wagon. And I put her email with her quite comprehensive credentials listed. I think the Housing Authority would be very pleased to have her on board. She's very interested in doing so. So if she needs your approval, we need a motion and a second and a vote.
Okay, I will entertain a motion to accept the appointment of Betty Wiggin to the authority to fill the unexpired term of Wally Gallen.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Was the newspaper the only place that we put this?
Who's on the website?
It wasn't.
It should
State your name and address and sign the sheet with the contact information. You'll have 5 minutes. Seeing none, we'll move on to miscellaneous. Barbara?
Well, first I'd like to welcome Tim. Welcome to Cameron. Thank you. And also, perhaps the mayor would comment, we had a fairly lengthy meeting for about an hour with our board, maybe you would really want to speak, so thank you. That's it for me.
I don't believe I have anything. I'm going to thank Mark and make sure he passes it along. So,
Thank you.
Councilman Long?
Welcome, sir. Welcome to our hometown.
Thank you.
And, Mr. Director, again, if you would pass the comments on about Orange Street, that would be awesome. So that's all I have.
Councilman Jack?
Yeah. Don't be put up with this. This is called relax, man. I hope we have to stay on that. If we should, maybe send Wally, thank you for his service. Now,
Nothing? Paul? Steve? Ted? Congratulations on being here. We welcome you with our open hand and wish you the best of luck. And do you have any comments?
I'm just happy to be here.
Okay. Chief Asher? Zach?
No, ma'am.
The water department? No. Councilman? Well, we did have a meeting prior to this with the park board, the school district, and the council members to discuss the possibilities and ideas of the pool and ball fields. It was just an idea meeting, trying to all come together, to work together, to be on the same page and to support each other. We had a very good meeting. I encourage everyone to fill out their surveys if they got one, or if you didn't, you can go onto the website and fill one out. I look forward. I think we'll move forward with this. Do we have a concrete plan? No, we just have ideas right now, but we are working towards things. So that's all I have to say. I will entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
so move.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? 5 in favor, 0 opposed. Meeting adjourned.